Like I said, I received over 2,000 leads in 3 weeks from one video.
Thank you for joining us for our, and I never thought I would say this, Bridget. Thank you for joining us for our webinar on how to create IUL, it's Index Universal Life Leads, on TikTok. And TikTok is a social media platform that people dance on. That's all I know, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yes,
Shannon?
that's it. That's what I do in the videos, man. That's how we get the leads.
That's right. That being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. We have two experts, Shannon Carpenter and Dino Avicenia, who are going to show you how they're generating leads. Like Shannon hasn't bought leads in months because he's generating so many on TikTok. They're literally going to show you exactly how they're doing it. That being said, I'm going to be quiet because I have no expertise in this. I'm learning as you're learning. And then Katie is going to share with us how we're going to use the FFL AMS TikTok account as a repository to help boost everyone. And Shannon's going to talk a little bit about that strategy. So Shannon, I'm going to mute out, make sure Depot can get on. Please go ahead and take it away. And you should be able to share your screen if need be. So let me know if you need to do that. Okay.
No problem. I don't need to share my screen. I'm just going to read some notes here and let everybody write some stuff down. And
Okay,
also, thank you for, appreciate you having me on. It is an honor and a privilege to be here, and what an awesome company and opportunity that we all have in front of us. So I'm going to basically give you guys some information, just some notes that I've written down. And then after I do this, you're going to see Depot actually take TikTok for a test drive. So that'll be really exciting. So number one is setting up your account. I've seen a lot of comments so far that I don't have an account yet. First of all, you don't have to have an account to look at the videos. You can just click a link from, like if I sent you a link to a video, you could actually go watch it, not have an account. But it's probably good that you don't have an account, because setting up the account is very important. Choosing the name is very important. So example, I've got a couple of ladies on my team. One of them was a chiropractor whenever I met her. And so now she's on here doing TikToks and doing the insurance thing with us. So her name on TikTok is the Finance Doctor. Thought it was cute. Another one was a hairstylist, and hers is Money Makeover. So just find something cute, something catchy, something people are going to remember so they can come back to it and find you. The next one is the genre. You got to stay on topic. You know, I've got 8 different channels about different things, right? Like I teach racing, I do photography, all kinds of different things. So if I post videos about finance for a week straight, and then I start posting videos about my kids on a dirt bike or the salmon I cooked for dinner, then it's going to throw TikTok's algorithm off, and I'm not going to get as many likes. So stay on topic. If you need to, have a personal account for all your dances, and then have a business account for all of your business TikToks, right? Or dance on both. You might get more leads. Who knows? Sean's going to be dancing next on these TikTok. Probably the most important thing is the algorithm itself. So you have to understand how the algorithm works to really win on TikTok. And the word is meaningful interactions, but that's like a long word. So I'm going to say brownie points. We're going to call it brownie points for today. So when you post a video, it goes out to a group of people that you know. All right. If it gets a lot of brownie points, it goes out to more people that you know. If it gets more brownie points, it's going to go to a group of people that you don't know. Now, if it still gets a ton of brownie points, then TikTok says, okay, this is a really good video. We're going to send this out to a whole just ton of people. And from there, the more brownie points you get, the more viral you're going to go. So I posted one a month ago. It's already over 1.2 million views. I've already had 30,000 people share it with somebody else or across the platform. And that's produced well over 2,000 leads for me and my team. So algorithm. So here's how that works. The brownie point system, you get 1 brownie point for a like. So I appreciate all the likes, but it's only worth 1 point, right? So if I can get people to engage in other ways, then I get more points. I get 20 points if they watch the video to completion, or at least 90%. I also get 20 points if they leave a comment. I also get 20 points if they share it in any way. So you can repost, you can stitch, you can duet, You can share to another platform like Facebook or Instagram, or even over text. So since the algorithm is so important, you want to structure your video to perform well. You want to use a title. You want to use words in the title that that people are going to search for. So if I'm talking about the fees involved with an IUL or something like that, or the top 3 things you didn't know about an IUL, I want to list those things in the title. Also, you have hashtags. Eventually, TikTok will cut you off and say you can't hashtag anymore, right? There's only so many characters you can type. So I tell people hashtag till you can't hashtag no more. So luckily, whenever Depot drives this, you'll get to see this firsthand. But if I were to type in the word hashtag and then I put invest, you're going to see invest, investing, and investments all pop up as a recommendation. You're going to see that invest has like 2 million searches. People search for it 2 million times. You're going to see that investments has, let's say, 4 million, and investing may have 9 or 10 million. So I'm going to use the one that says investing because it has the most searches. The next one is consistency. Consistency is key. I try to post one a day. Do the best you can. If you can post something every other day, even if it's a couple times a week. Depot is another beast. I don't even know when he has time to work. That boy posts at least 2 or 3 times a day. I'm like, Depot, man, you got to slow down. I can't keep up with you. So anyway, post as much as you can. But the key is if you're consistent and you're doing it every day or every other day, and then you take a vacation and you don't post anything for 2 weeks, when you come back and you make that next post, it's not going to do as well. It's going to take you some time to regain your momentum, right? The next one is a call to action. So if you've ever heard in any of these videos, you'll see people say, drop a 1 in the comments if you need help, or reply tax-free if you want to learn how to build money in an IUL and not pay taxes, right? Because it's tax-free. So that's a call to action. Well, remember, when somebody leaves a comment, you get 20 brownie points, right? So I'm basically asking them to drop more brownie points in there so that it goes out to more people and keeps my video going viral. Another big tip is team participation. So I've got a large team. So anytime I want a video to do really, really well, I'll text my team and say, hey, here's the link. If you guys don't care, go like it, save it, repost it, do edit, whatever, leave a comment, and that gets more brownie points. So I could comment on my own post and answer all these people's questions, and I do, but it gets me more brownie points if my team goes on and answers those questions for me. The next one I would say is got to be content. A lot of people will call me and they say, I don't know what to post. I'm not comfortable on camera. I'm not sure what I'm doing. So I believe Depot is going to show you this too, but it's called a duet. The easiest thing you can start off doing, create your account, get it all going, and then do a duet. And that's the one where you see like my face over here and Depot's face over here and the screen split down the middle. Depot's doing all the work. All I'm doing is sitting here looking at him, pointing at him, just shaking my head like, man, this dude knows what he's talking about right here. That's it. You don't have to do a whole lot. The other one, mockery is the best form of flattery, right? So write down what we say, or better yet, hold the screen and the options will pop up and save the video. It saves it into your, like for me, I use my cell phone. It saves it into my my Photos app. So you can go back and watch that, play it for a sentence, and then get out your camera and record you saying the same thing you saw Depot said, just said. I can't tell you how many times he's had a good idea or a great video. I'm like, man, that's a good idea. I'll just write down what Depot says and I'll go make the same video. And I'm sure he does the same. I hope he does the same with me. Because then, like I said, I'm flattered, right? So another one would be just to be prepared. Like I said, I received over 2,000 leads in 3 weeks from one video. And that's just too much for one person to handle. I've got a link in my bio, and it's called Jotform. It's jotform.com. So users are directed there, and they fill out their basic info, like their state and their age and stuff like that. That goes into a special folder in my Outlook inbox. I personally reply to every single one. I thank them, and then I copy in one of the agents, and I say, hey, this is Lisa. She's going to take it from here and get the ball rolling. Also, all of my agents use Calendly. That's hard to say. Calendly is an automated calendar. So when they reply, all they have to do is say, hey, Sean, thanks for the email. We're excited to work with you. here's a link to my calendar. Go ahead and book, 15 minutes or 30 minutes so we can chat and I can figure out what your goals are and to see how I can help. And then the last one is just to be personable. I used to teach corporate trainings with my last company. And I had somebody come up to me once. They said, man, every time you do a training, we have like a big turnout. When I do a training, I don't feel like we have a big turnout. And I said, well, it's because your meetings probably suck. Like, no offense. Don't be offended by that. Be better. But if you stand behind the podium and just give a download, sometimes that can be boring. People learn from different ways. But if you're energetic about what you do, if you're passionate about what you do, and you're enthusiastic about it, then other people want a piece of that passion, right? So that's why sales, after all, is a transfer of enthusiasm. So that's all I've got for now, buddy. Back to you, Sean.
Shannon, fantastic. Thank you so much. And what I like is Shannon gave you a breakdown of how he's approaching it, the 10 things that are important. Talking about having a CTA, a call to action. You got to have a call to action. All right. He's talking about doing the duet. And one of the things, Shannon, as we met, we've rehearsed over what we're going to be talking about and how we're going to be presenting this. But when at the end, when Katie talks about our Family First Life AMS TikTok account, I'm seeing how it works. So I'm going to start producing content less than 3 minutes, even quicker, 1 minute, 2 minute, that everybody can take and duet, right? So, hey, here's a guy who has a securities license. Here's a guy who's legally allowed to sell mutual funds, everything like that. Yet he's talking about the benefits of IULs or talking about the benefits of FIAs. So this is spurring what could be a huge revolution in how we generate leads. And I was also excited to see that, okay, if I think of TikTok, I think of a bunch of kids who have no money, who might play video games, right? And both you all have told me that's not the case. So you're actually seeing demographics of people who are maybe older or who have money, and these IULs are legitimate opportunities. You obviously got to weed through a lot of crap to get to anything, but it's a volume play that costs you nothing technically. Is that accurate?
Yes, definitely. Absolutely.
Okay, and most of your leads are coming through actual jot forms that you're putting there, or are they still coming through as, please contact me, or kind of give us a breakdown of what percentage of your leads come in as what?
Yes, so that's a good question. I forgot about that. So I had to set up the Jotform because I was getting so many emails from a previous video. So in the last the major video that I'm talking about that had a couple million views or whatever, at the end I said, use my Jotform link below, or you can click on the email button and send me an email directly, or you can comment help in the comments. Well, I have almost 5,000 comments of people saying help. I have 2,000 jot forms, and then I have another probably 1,000 or 1,500 just emails. So that's a lot of
Yeah.
leads to dig through.
Yep. Hey, well, you know what? We spend a lot of time buying leads, calling leads, door knocking. So I think any lead at this point would be efficient, or would be appreciated. You just got to be efficient with it. All right. So now we're going to shift superstars. Shannon, thank you so much. You look fantastic.
Yes,
Appreciate all
sir.
the kind words or all the valuable words, and your kind heart and coming in and serving the team here. I mean, this is huge, y'all. They're showing what's working for them, building a team, and they're sharing it with us. They didn't even hesitate. When I asked them, would you help? They said, yeah, what do you need? 100%, absolutely. I'll show you everything. I'll tell you everything. So thank you so much.